Welcome to my new series, Procreate 101. Today we're going to discuss the color wheel. I have an iPad Pro and an Apple Pencil. I also have downloaded the app Procreate. I'm not going to be able to help you with the technology part of this. I'm just going to teach you how to make art in the Procreate app. The first thing we're going to do is make sure we're on Procreate, and we're going to click the plus sign. This will tell us that we're starting a new project. All of these are projects I've already been working on. So if I click this, it's going to open up to that project. So let's start a new project. I'm going to click. I'm going to pick my screen size. I work with 8.5 by 11 a lot, so that's what I'm going to pick. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just squeezing to move my screen around. It's just more comfortable sometimes to have it at an angle, depending on what you're doing. I also like to make it a little bit smaller than the regular screen because something pops up down here sometimes that you have to, a toolbox, and sometimes I have to move it. So I'm just going to get it comfortable for me. And this button right here is color. Okay. So right now, if I write, it's going to be whatever color is right there. Okay. Then if I click over here, this arrow, it takes it away. It erases it. Now I'm going to pick another color. And you can just play with this color wheel. And then I'm going to right here, and instead of hitting this back button, I'm going to take 2 fingers and hit the screen at the same time. Okay? Ready? 2 fingers. And that erases it. What if you didn't mean to erase it? Happens to me all the time. This is the forward button, so you go back to it. All right. When you look at this color wheel, you're going to see all these, different colors and different shades of that color. All right, so let's start with a pretty bright red. And I'm going to make it thicker so you can see it better. All right, so now if we slide this across, it's just going to keep getting darker. We're still in the red color family, but it's just going to get darker and darker. If we slide it up here, it's going to get lighter and lighter. Okay? Same thing with if I slid this around to blues. If I start going down with it, it's going to get darker. And if I go up with it, it's going to get lighter. Some things I'm not going to explain how I'm doing them right now because it may be going too quick, so just ignore those things if I don't explain it. You'll catch on to those later, but right now I want to focus on just one thing at a time. So we're just doing colors right now. So there's different ways to look at the color wheel. For one thing is that I use black quite a bit, and sometimes it's hard to find black. It's like, is this black? Is this black? What shade is black? So if you double click down here, it takes you right to the perfect black. And same with the white. Let me make the background black so you can see what I'm talking about. Or we'll just make it dark. Okay, so say I want now right here is the color it's going to write. Remember, it's always right there in that circle. So it's black right now. If I click right here, it's a light blue. But I want it white, so I'm going to double click and it gets me right up to that white. See there? We're still in the color wheel. Down here, the disc means this. This is how you pick your color. Classic, it's the square box, and it's just a different way to pick colors. Everybody has a different way of what they like. Okay? So if you like this color, again, what's right there is what's going to write. Okay, back to here. So back on colors. Down here is value. I don't use this one. I'm sure some people do and know how to use it. It doesn't really serve a purpose for me. I do know that you can, I think, hang on, let me just say this. I'm not 100%, but I think if you want a certain color and you have the right numbers, this right here, you'll be able to get that same color again if you have that number. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. All right, palettes. Palettes are color palettes that you can make. I think it comes with one, maybe. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I don't know if it does or not. Let's make our own. Okay, so right here, Untitled Palette. I'm going to say Demo, and I'm going to put it as default. Okay, so now it says Demo, and whenever I put, oops, I already did it. Whenever I put whatever color's here, and if I touch one of these dots, it's going to make that color in that box. So it's easy for me to find. So let's say I'm just going to make a palette with a few different shades of pink, because I love using the same color with different hues. Okay, what else would we like? This might be pretty flowers. Let's do some leaf colors. Leaf colors. And so I'm going to do that for a light one. I'm going to be a little bit darker and a little bit darker. So there's 3 tones for that. Let's do some yellows. See how we're making our own palette? Now what if you just want to get to a black really fast? There's our black one, and white. There's our white one. It's always nice to have one of those to me on here. Maybe even a gray for shadowing. I love to shadow with gray. So there we go. Then you can complete this whole thing and name it whatever you want.
I hope this video was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe my channel so I can make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.